everybody to van build number 15, lucky number 15. I don't know if 15's lucky, but we're gonna say it is. This is a 2020 170 Mercedes Sprinter. It's a little windy out here, so I apologize if you're picking that up with the audio. We just finished this beautiful van and we are so proud of it, and it's going home with our client tomorrow. So wanted to give you the rundown, give you guys the tour, and of course you can always drop any comments down below or questions that you have about this van conversion. This is our beach house layout, which is in the van layout guide. This is our standard beach house layout that we built for ourselves 4 years ago and have been building for clients, and our DIY community has been building for themselves at home too, so pretty cool. If you want to check out the van layout guide, be sure to click the link down below and you get to join the community and connect with us. So with all that said, get ready for this van. It's pretty awesome. Powered by Battleborn batteries. We've got 810 amp hours of battery in this. So come on in for the full tour. So up front, we have a ton of extra storage in this van. There is the headliner shelf, which is great for storing window coverings or extra bedding, any of that kind of stuff. Then we do have a high and low closet. The upper portion is for hanging clothing and the lower portion is just for extra storage. She is going to be living and traveling in this full time, so having that extra storage for her clothes was super important for our client. So we're glad we could incorporate that in with the beach house layout. Next up, we have our standard wet bath. You guys have probably seen this a million times from us and other people out there. We have a separate urine diverting toilet. Now that's the company. I know a lot of people get confused when I say a separate. That's the company name. And it's a urine diverting toilet, meaning the pee is separated from the back compartment. If you want to go number 2, you can put a bag back there and you bag it and you throw it away. The pee goes to a holding tank underneath the van. Then we have our nice shower above that, and this is a vinyl wall tile that's like a faux marble. It looks really nice, and a lot of our clients are going toward this. We actually have it in our van, and this company is called Palisades. They're coming out with a bunch of new designs too, which I love. Then we have, of course, the standard Nautilus sliding shower door, self-cleaning. It's beautiful. It works perfectly so that you don't splash water all over your van and get it all wet. Then we have her nice big kitchen with these beautiful Corian solid surface countertops. I believe this one's the silver birch color. It looks really, really nice with her undermounted stainless sink. She wanted something really large because she will be traveling in this full time and doing a lot of dishes. And I just love, you can stand at the door and look out the window or have the door open and just have the nice views out of your van. And you can detach this little guy, if I knew how, just kidding, and hose off outside of the van, which is a really nice feature about these kinds of faucets and putting your sink by the sliding door. There is a 65-liter isotherm fridge. Then she just has a induction cooktop that she can pull out, set up, and cook. Again, didn't want to lose that valuable counter space, so we didn't do a built-in in this van. Nice tile backsplash that the client picked out. And yeah, just lots of storage drawers, the beautiful dovetail drawers that we just love having, those little custom touches in our vans. Lots of overhead cabinet storage. She's got her dresser on this side, again, for more clothing storage. And then our standard table, convertible table bed area in the back. So again, we've mentioned this before, it's really nice to have the lagoon swivel because you can kind of move the table out of the way, which then makes it really easy to access upper cabinets in the back, and you don't have something that's in the floor all the time. Table's very nice. I mean, we could go through switches. We've got light switches and gadgets galore in here, but some of that stuff gets a little repetitive. It's very similar to a lot of our other vans, but Alex is going to talk about the electrical system, the plumbing system, the upgrades that we've done on this van, and all the fun specky type stuff that you guys like to hear about.
This client selected our upgraded package for our standard beach house layout. So This has a lot of fun climate control and battery implementation. This has a 12-volt air conditioner. Like Sarah said, she's going to be living and traveling in it full time, so being able to really control her climate and be comfortable in the summer when she's traveling around was really important. That is run off of a 810-hour Battle-Born battery bank. So we have 3 GC3s right underneath me in this bench, along with a 3000 watt Victron inverter charger. So she can charge by directly plugging into shore power. She can also charge off of her alternator using the Orion smart charger. And we have 300 watts of solar up on our Luminous roof rack. Lots of really great power options to really do anything that she needs to. Use an induction cooktop, blow dryer, curling iron, coffee maker, whatever it is she wants to do. She has the capability and the power to do all of that, including running a 12-volt air conditioner in the summer. Now in the winter, we're about to kick it on right now because it's cold. She does have an S-Bar D2 diesel heater, which is mounted underneath the passenger seat, kind of the standard mounting position for those in these Sprinters. So that runs right off of her gas tank, so she doesn't have to have any propane or anything like that to have heat. This is a non-propane vehicle. We don't have any propane in here, and that probably doesn't surprise you since I said we have 810 amp hours of lithium Battle-Born battery in this van. Like Sarah said, this is powered by Battle-Born batteries. We love working with them. Their customer service is second to none. If you have questions about sizing your system, what components you want to use, they have amazing customer service reps that are super knowledgeable that can help you figure that stuff out. And top-of-the-line products that are made here in the US, and they are one of the largest Victron dealers in the United States as well, and just based out of Reno, not too far from here at all. We have loved working with them for a very long time now. More about this van. We wanted to make all of our vans as seamless and simple to use on the daily. So that is why we do have a built-in wet bath. So there's nothing complicated you have to set up when you need to go to the bathroom or when you want to shower. Same thing when you want to use an outlet. We do have the Orion Servo GX touchscreen, so everything is running through one module. She can look at her tank sensor levels. She can turn on her inverter. All of that fun stuff can just be done through one really nice looking display. And that's one of the things we really love. Aesthetically, it's got to be right. She does have a shower mixer in the back as well. We talked about some of the Illumines stuff. Tons of Illumines on this van. We have the roof rack, the side ladder, Illumines clamp on solar mounts. So many categories to talk about. I just feel like I'm just spewing statistics like I'm some sort of like a baseball analyst. Batting average, home runs, bases on balls. Just kidding. But when we talk about this van itself, what do we do to the van in order to put all of this weight and all of these features in here? We cut in some windows. These 2 rear windows were cut in, also these 2 side windows and the sliding door T-vent. We also beefed up the suspension. So this does have the Van Compass Striker 2-inch lift because this is just a regular 170/2500. It does not have the 4x4. So we added a 2-inch lift. We also beefed up the rear leaf spring with the Agile Off-Road's 5,400 pound rear leaf spring set, and we upgraded the shocks to the Falcon shocks from Van Compass as well, along with a couple other Van Compass upgrades to the overall suspension. And we added black Rhino Havasu wheels and KO2 tires. So this thing really is decked out with all of the best van life has to offer.
Making Alex scoot over so I can get in here.
Cacti with my boo.
If you want all of the specs and more details on this van, including the plumbing system and everything that's included there, you can check out the blog post linked down below where we go into more details, give you guys links for everything that we used. But how are you feeling after 15 van builds, Alex? And moving into our new shop, if you didn't see our last video, we just moved into our 7,000 square foot shop. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good because this is the first beach house we've built since our second beach house?
No. Mar and Jeff and Deirdre.
No, those were all in extendeds.
Those were extended beach houses.
This is the first beach house we've built in a 170 since we built our second van 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And what is great is to see all of the changes and innovations in the van life space and to see how we have been able to implement those. Because this van, it does have some really cool stuff that we didn't have in that van.
We've really tried to refine our process, do a ton of extra upgrades on these vans to make sure they're going to be long lasting and just super high quality, because we really have a very high standard for what we do, and so we're always trying to improve upon what we do.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. It's crazy to think back on like our first 2 van builds and the upgrades that we've made to this overall floor plan and just materials and the way that we're doing things.
So yeah, it's a really fun van to be in. It feels beautiful in here. It does feel like a beach house. That's why we named it this in the first place.
And it's appropriate because she is really going to be living out of this mostly in Southern California.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect van for Southern California.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just wanted to sit down and chat for a minute here at the end. A lot of these van tours for us get kind of redundant because we do this all the time. So if there are ideas or things you want to see in future van tours, please let us know down below how we can keep entertaining you with these van tours, because we've got a lot coming at you in the next year. We have... Did we decide 7 van builds booked?
So I just came up with something.
We also have some really cool new layouts coming
true.
that we have never done, and more like gear style vans.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
So, new thing, just came up with it. What is your favorite thing about this van?
Ooh, that's such a good question. I think my favorite thing about this van is the cabinetry. We really knocked it out of the park. We are going for the more oversized front style that is very popular and more modern nowadays, the frameless or face frameless style. And I just think we did such a beautiful job on the cabinets in this one that I'm most proud of that. Especially because I did all the painting and edge banding.
These are some of the best cabinets I've built. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Mine is probably her ceiling, because when this client came and dropped off her van, she thought she wanted a white ceiling. And
everything would have been white in here. Yeah.
When we saw the color of the van, because look behind me, the color, one thing about Sprinters, whatever outside color you get, the doors on the inside, the bottom of the seat bases, all of that has that same color to it. And when we really got in the van and I started looking at it, I remember telling her, I think we need to do a stained ceiling.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that she listened to us on that decision, because it really brings just a nice warmth to the space, because otherwise it really would have been just a little too sterile.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. That's why next van tour is actually going to be our own, and you'll see there's not that much white in there. I mean, there still is. The walls and the ceiling are white, but we did stained cabinetry for the first time ever, because we finally wanted to show people something different. A lot of our clients see the all-white van, so they want the all-white van. And we are trying to break out of that, because we build these for clients, so we build them. It's not our choices, it's their choices and what they want. A lot of people on YouTube, it's kind of funny because it's like, I would change this and this and this and this, and I don't like that paint color or that stain or whatever. And it's like, well, it's what the client wanted and that's what they like. So that is one of the cool things about vans, is everything is customizable. But we are trying to break out of the mold and do some new stuff, because it makes it fun. So anyway, rant over. Thank you guys for watching this. It is crazy to just see where we've come in the last few years building vans, and we're really grateful for you guys and all of our clients coming up, all of our past clients, and it's just been really fun. Our new shop. Alex is the happiest because of the new shop. So
get my garage back. It's been amazing.
Thank you guys for watching this van tour. Again, if you want more details, click the link down below. If you want the floor plan, you can join the van layout guide community. And a lot of people are also confused about that sometimes. It is an actual website membership-based platform, so that we can do updates in there and add in new stuff as we keep building these beautiful vans. So that's it for now.
Thanks
See you guys next time.